Whether it's cracking a cold case or helping identify human remains, FGCU's School of Forensic Science staff and students have assisted on these kinds of criminal cases statewide. Thanks for sticking with us. I'm Jane Monreal.
I'm Patrick Nolan. The training and expertise these students have can't be gained exclusively in a classroom. So 400 Corners' Adam Pinsker is live to take you through this outdoor lab that creates these really like disaster scenes, Adam.
Yeah, it truly is, Patrick. Probably the closest that you can get to an actual disaster without the disaster happening. Now, this is some hands-on learning for not just students at FGCU and USF, but also law enforcement from around the nation and around the world. Climbing through tunnels, dogs sniffing through broken concrete, and an unmistakable smell are all part of an important course for Florida Gulf Coast forensic science students. This shipping container and everything around it is designed to replicate a collapsed building.
Our interns, our undergraduate students, will be coming up here and being part of the Pasco County Sheriff's Office and FIRST training program. FIRST,
the Forensic Institute for Research, Security, and Tactics, also set up this rubble pile for students, law enforcement, and canine teams to practice looking for disaster survivors and for those who don't make it out alive. A second rubble pile, along with a Center for Cybersecurity and a drone facility, will also be added to this vast field north of Tampa. The facility already has a body farm that's been up and running for a couple years, one of only 7 across the country. The goal is to help researchers determine how somebody may have died and under what circumstances.
Sounds a little strange, but we're going to be burning the bodies, shooting the bodies, and blowing the bodies up. And these are donated bodies from people that want to, donate, because this is going to help public safety in the future.
Which is why Pasco County Sheriff Chris Nocco envisions this place as a training center not just for state and local police, but law enforcement around the world. If you look, the entire facility resembles a building with an elevator shaft, broken ceiling, and of course, outside, collapsed concrete. And the body farm, where researchers can study varying stages of decomposition in Florida's unique soil.
The smell of decomposition is one that's very unique and that those of us in the field of forensics are very familiar with. And so little things like that, you want to look for a smell, you want to look for any bone, any soft tissue, clothing, a shoe, maybe a wallet, identification.
FGCU grad student Dianera Lopez says she wants to take what she learned back to her home country of Honduras, which has been ravaged by war.
There has been a lot of violence against the innocent, and my family itself has been personally affected by it. And I've actually done some international work with Dr. Walsh Haney in Guatemala, working with the genocide from that country over a period of 30 years.
It's the kind of work being done right now in Charlotte County, where forensic teams are searching for the remains of a woman missing since 1995. The knowledge can also be applied to natural or man-made disasters, like this bridge collapse at Florida International University last year.
After a real event, whether that was a bombing or a natural disaster event, we will treat that as one individual scene, and everybody has to bring together their expertise.
But even the most complete reenactment can't replicate some of the disturbing scenes these future forensic investigators may encounter in the field.
Because I know that, despite how hard it might be to see the things that we do see in the field, at some point the work that we do will hopefully find justice for this person.
And Florida's Research Institute for Forensics and Security, or FIRST as it's called, will be fully operational by early 2020. Live in Fort Myers, Adam Pinsker, Fox 4 in your corner.